Okay, so God is trying to show me what it means to be a leader, what it means to be a servant. Just show me how to just be a leader who's humble, respectful, and yeah, like I spend it's like my entire life at this, like for the past like year, it's just been uh just being so angry, like just everybody attacking me, trying to ruin my life, and like all I do is just like say such like hurtful things to everybody, to so many people who I know one day are just gonna change and end up being good people. Yeah, and it's like it just helps nobody. Like it's really just good for nothing. Like I spend more time like nowadays just like saying such hurtful things to people than I do helping people. Like all I really want to do is help people all the time, but like everybody wants to literally call the cops on me, ruin my life, ruin my business, like ruin absolutely everything in my life, and all I end up doing is just like telling all these people that they just like work for my face, and like there's some fucking slaves for my face and all this shit, and it's like yeah, like Haley, like I always just like make fun of Haley until she lives at Grampy's and stuff, and it's like she deserves to be like people when people are dickheads to me. It's like you're a slave for my face, you fucking whatever, just to piss them off. But like people who don't deserve to hear that end up hearing me say those things, and then they get the wrong idea, like, ooh, I'm broke because God hates me or something, or I'm broke because I'm a slave for his face, or so. It's just like the people who don't deserve to hear those things end up hearing them, and then they just then they think that they shouldn't be good workers or good servants, or they shouldn't respect their boss, or they get the wrong idea about God because there's people who like sell fentanyl and they're rich. And, you know, like they're rich then, but then they're just gonna end up dead and in hell because they're just killing a bunch of people. They don't care. You know, it's like so just because you're rich or poor doesn't mean that God hates you. Like there's times when God might be blessing you, and there might be times where like you're just not supposed to be rich because you're supposed to learn things. Like yeah. And I've been spending all this time making like thousands of dollars a day, like over $4,000 in a single day and stuff. Like I don't have to worry about anything. I can buy whatever I want. I'm like completely blessed by God always, and it just seems like, uh, yeah, like I had the wrong idea. Like oh, you just love God and stuff, and you'll just be automatically rich. But it's like no, like there's like clearly like God's trying to show me that like that's just like not true, because sometimes you lose everything, and like God's just trying to like show everybody, and you're just trying to show everybody around you that like literally you have nobody in your fucking life, and like you had everything, you had your dream car, you had a business that made $4,000 a day, and like literally everybody in your life just wanted to fucking ruin everything. And there's always people who are Jewish that were supposed to accept you as God that want to just take away all your social media accounts and ruin everything, so that you're literally just like stuck in like all the money that was made for your beautiful wife that you worked hard for, you stayed up multiple days in a row working hard for, is just all going down the drain because everybody took everything away from you, and you have all these fucking bills and shit. Like yeah, it's like I'm trying to show all of you that like I had literally everything, like my dream job, dream car, dream everything, and everybody who was supposed to help me in my life wanted to just betray me and fucking hurt me and just try ruining everything, put me in jail for no fucking reason and stuff. When I'm literally like they're jealous of the pieces of paper with my face on it that all come from me. And like Haley wanted to fucking take $7,000 from me because she was pretending to be homeless, and all I wanted to do was help her because I love her and give her the money she needed, but she wanted to give my money to her boyfriend and rub it in my face with a gold bracelet for her boyfriend just to hurt me when I wanted to help her. And I'm Jesus Christ, I'm George Washington, I'm Hermes, the god of earning and gambling. Money's a piece of paper with my face on it. People come to me and all I ever want to do is help people who are homeless, sick, hurting. I want to heal their bodies from diseases they don't know about. I want to give them money. People come to me. They're like, "Hey, do you have a place for me to stay?" And stuff. Like, people are literally homeless. They don't have places to live. They don't have any money. They don't have any friends or family in their life that fucking cares. And like, people just come to me naturally because that's who I am. It's like, it all comes from me, and like, that's the person I am, is somebody that just wants to help people all the time. But it's just like, Haley just wanted to take advantage of it and just be this fucking useless piece of shit, and all I ever do is just like yell at her and just tell her that she's just a fucking loser. Because that's what she deserves, and that's what she's getting, and that's what she needs to learn, is that like, I was sitting here working hard for a piece of paper with my face on it to take care of her and give her the life that she deserves, and all she wanted to do was just take it from me and use it to hurt me, and then just work at her grandpa's apartment for minimum fucking wage every single fucking day and submit for her boss instead of submit for me, her husband, God, and be my fucking queen and rule the world with me and live in the White House and never have to worry about money again because money comes from me. It's a piece of paper with my fucking face on it. It's the lesson that she has to learn. Like, she's just fucking worthless, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I'm not broke, but I'm not making money from my business like I'm supposed to be able to pay for my bills. So I literally got a job. I work at the first job, the first real job I ever had, with the first real boss I ever had. So I went from making $4,000 a day, being on top of the world, literally like never having to worry about spending money and stuff, to just going back to the first job I ever had because everybody ruined everything. And it's like, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love the job and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with having a job. And I I know what it's like to have employees that want to betray you, be lazy, and slow down your business. And there's nothing more fucking annoying than that when you're a leader trying to make your own money and stuff and run things, and people are just sabotaging shit. And like Jameer, I gave Jameer a job, and what does he do? He tried like ruining everything and tried doing whatever and just not being honest and slowing shit down and making my customers think that I have bad customer service because of him and stuff and whatever. And it's just, yeah, yeah, yeah. And uh, when I worked at Market 32, like back in high school, it was like, all right, listen to me. I got reported. The first real job I ever had as a cashier at Market 32, I got reported by this lady and I lost my job. Same way I lost my job from getting reported a million times in a row. Like my own business. I lost my business because everybody just reported me a million times in a row. Can't even find new customers because my entire phone will just get banned. You know, it's just like so hard at this fucking point. Like, they just took it all. Literally reported it to death. And that's what happened to me at my first job as this cashier at Market 32. This lady came in and she was like, "I'm a psychologist. You refer to me as doctor." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know you were a doctor. I didn't know that you're supposed to call doctors by doctor if they're not your doctor and stuff." And I didn't. She was getting so angry with me, and then she was like, "You're high," and I was like, "Okay." And then she was just like was saying I was giving her attitude, but she was the one giving me attitude and shit, and it was crazy. And I was just like, "Okay, I'm sorry. Like, just please, just let me just give you your stuff and you have a good day." And she literally went straight to the manager and like reported and said I was being nasty to her, to the point where, like, what is the manager supposed to do when there's a customer saying that? Let me keep working, when she's literally telling the manager that I was being so nasty with her and I'm high and all this shit. It's like, bro, yeah, it was like, what was she supposed to do? Like, I understand, like, she didn't want to fire me because she understood that I was probably telling the truth. But it was just, and it was just like, she gave me a job in the grocery department instead. So she kept me. She didn't want to just abandon me because of this shitty situation. So she still, like she cared enough to just like let me keep my job in some way, just in a different department. And yeah, like she cared. She did. And I didn't like back then. It's just like wasn't thinking about all this shit. And that's where I'm working now. The place where I lost my job, and this lady like gave me a second chance to like help me out and like keep my job there and stuff. And like I just lost my job because people wanted to report me, and I'm Jesus Christ, and that's what people wanted to do when I was Jesus, was falsely accuse me of being some like false messiah or whatever, and they fucking executed me and all that shit as an innocent man, 100% innocent man. And that's what I was trying to tell this like my boss. I was like, I'm innocent, like I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. And it was just like, and she's like a woman, and I remember I wasn't being mean to her, but I was like being a man, and she was like, I've never heard anybody come into my office talk to me like this ever. I've never heard somebody, and I was telling her, I was like, I'm not angry at you, I feel like I've lost my job, and it's just like, I'm upset. That's like straight, but I was like, I'm upset, I lost my job, I'm not trying to give you attitude, but like, to be honest, it's just like my whole attitude working there sucked, like about the whole, like, I'm not getting paid enough, I didn't respect like my boss or anything in a way where it was like I was willing to work hard and understand that I had a position that was given to me by God, and I had like duties to fulfill, like that's what a worker does, like an army, like in the army, like if a private isn't submitting to the commander, and he's running away from battle or betraying, like being a traitor or being lazy and stuff, the whole army is going to fall apart. And people are given positions of power for a reason, and you're supposed to respect them. Listen, if you're in an army, serving in the army, you're serving God, you're serving the army, and you're serving the people above you in trying to make their job as easy as possible. And if you don't respect your boss and you're just this problem, you're just fucking worthless. You're worthless. And yeah. And I remember when I was working in grocery, like I did, like, my attitude about the whole, like, I didn't even need the job. But now I understand. It's like, I was like, bro, I'm not making any money. I just want to pay the bills so my money isn't going backwards. Just so that, like, I don't feel bad about all this hard-earned cash just going down the drain for no fucking reason because the bills are so high, And it's like, now I can pay all my bills again. And without worrying about, like, fucking all my money going backwards and feeling like a bitch. Because it doesn't matter if you're broke or not, as a man, if you watch your money just go down the drain, it makes you feel like a bitch. You just want to get up and start fucking doing some hard labor or some shit. You're just like, fuck it, I'll do fucking anything. Like, like I just want to fucking provide for myself and get out of this situation where I feel like my hard-earned cash is going backwards. And I still got my business. I'm still getting things going. I have different ideas, different business ideas. I'm already started and stuff. It's like I'm doing what I can to get back up on my feet working at this job. And it's like, this is but yeah, that's what it is. Like, now I really respect my boss. I respect what it means to be a worker, to work hard always and make people's jobs easier. And I'm in this position, and sometimes you get caught in a position in life where, like, you're not doing as good as you were for whatever reason. And if you're blessed with a job, you might as well do the job right, because I work so hard for myself. And right now what I'm doing is I'm working so hard for this business, for this lady. This lady owns a store, and she gave me a job, blessed me. There's some beautiful girls that work there I could probably get with too and everything. I'm paying the bills again. I feel like a man again. And I'm learning all these lessons too. And it's just, just me, like, I understand what it is to be a worker, a servant, and to be a boss and a leader. And I'm an amazing worker, and I'm an amazing leader, and Like, it's fun. It's fun. Like, at this point, I'm about to be on top of the world in the White House, ruling the world. I don't care if I'm just at the bottom at a grocery store right now, working for other people and stuff. Like, I'm showing these leaders how to be leaders and showing them what it means to be a good worker at the same time. They have the king of the universe working under them. Is it like literally like being an amazing worker, like just being a man. Like, that's what a man does what he needs to do in whatever position he is in life, you know? And yeah, I wanted to talk about her name is Tony, okay? And normally she's in a man's position. Like, normally a man is the leader, the boss or whatever, and like she's this big leader, big boss that owns like multiple stores. Like Anthony, like Tony Anthony is usually a man's name or whatever, but like it can be a girl's name. Like, I think I've heard of another girl named Tony before. Like, it can be a girl's name too, but it's just like same thing with Jessie, right? But it's like her, it's just a unique name to have. You don't meet a lot of girls named Tony, right? And I talk about how some people have really unique names, like mine is Kaz Marzik, Destroyer of Peace. Really specific because my name is special, right? Everybody's name is special, but mine specifically is meant to mean something like really serious, like because I'm Jesus Christ. But the name Tony means priceless, and I've said this before to people. When you meet somebody named Anthony or Tony in life, they're either worthless or they're priceless. And that's what priceless means. Priceless means either somebody has infinite value and they're priceless, or they have no value at all and they're worthless. Because priceless technically could mean the opposite, right? Right? But this Tony is priceless. And you know what? She owns Price Chopper, the store Price Chopper, and there's all these prices everywhere, all these material objects that are given a price, a value. Like, this is worth that much, this is worth that much, that many pieces of paper with George Washington's face on it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, she owns Price Chopper, she's got all these prices everywhere, but she doesn't have, her value's infinite, she's priceless. That's what I'm trying to say. And, back then, I just didn't give a fuck about anything. But now it's like I really respect her and she's helping me out. Like, nobody at that store, I guarantee it, like, appreciates that job more than me, or just having a job at that store more than me. Seriously. Priceless. That's what I mean. Priceless. And that's the truth. Like, when you meet someone named Tony, they're either worthless or they're priceless, and she's priceless, and she owns a store, Price Chopper, with all the prices everywhere, right? Yeah. And the manager in the grocery department, like fucking okay, his name is Wes, which means like Western Meadow or like Western Clearing. And it basically just means Western, right? And his last name means Deputy. And it's like his name means Western Deputy. He's the Western Deputy, and like Tony in the store is like the sheriff. And he's the deputy because he's the grocery manager. He's like the person like right below it, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And you know what? The second time I saw him, he gave me this. He gave me a holster for the box cutter. Like, it's a fucking gun, like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like a fucking remote, like a cowboy, like a Western deputy. He's like, here you go, man. Here's your thing, like the fucking holster. Yeah, he's the Western deputy, bro. And he does. He's got like this cowboy attitude to him. Like, he's always he's like, oh, when I get off work, I'm drinking beer and smoking a fat blunt and fucking. He's always talking about like fucking bitches and stuff. He's cool as fuck, and that's what I'm saying. He's a leader. I don't mind serving and making his job easier because he respects me and he respects that I'm a hard worker and I'm a man, and he doesn't treat me like a bitch or something too. Like, that's what I mean. Like, when you're a leader, you're supposed to be humble. Like, you're not supposed to look at the people serving you as like a bitch. Not that I do that. I don't do that, but it's like, that's just like what I know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I'll say things like, oh, you work for your boss, or you're a fucking like slave or whatever, and it's just like people get the wrong idea. Like, you shouldn't serve your boss, and you shouldn't be a good worker or a good soldier. And if your boss isn't serving God and they decide to be evil, you're not supposed to keep, then there's mutiny or a rebellion. You're supposed to rebel against them or whatever and shit, right? And that's another thing, is like, you're the people serving you, like the soldiers, like there's plenty of privates and sergeants that could beat the shit out of like some commanders in charge of them, like way like taller, bigger, stronger than them, but you still respect they still respect and submit to the commander, because the commander was put there for a fucking reason. And if they don't, then the whole thing falls apart. And if the commander isn't worthy of being the commander, eventually he'll lose his position as commander and someone else will take over, a proper one. Yeah. Or the whole army falls apart and gets wiped out, and the whole army was fighting for nothing to begin with, and it was worthless. But if the army is worth fighting for, everybody should be willing to work hard. Kind of like how the Continental Army served me, and they didn't. Some of them didn't even have shoes, and they were walking through snow with bloody feet, with no shoes and bloody feet for me, and for our country. And they were men, and they understood that their position was just as important as mine. And they respected me, and they respected me as a leader, and they served me and made my job easier, because there was plenty of soldiers that wanted to betray me, rebel against me, try getting me assassinated, and then they got fucking hung in front of thousands of people. Right? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just... Yeah, you're supposed to make people's job easier as a servant. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what I mean. I work so hard for myself, all by myself, and nobody ever wants to help me. Right? But in my position now, it's like I can work so hard and I can make everybody's job easier, and I can make Tony's life easier and help her make her money while I'm getting myself back on track to just get back to my own business and start making my own money by myself, and maybe even getting my own employees and stuff, right? Like, I'm totally fine doing that, and I love doing that. I love the idea of that, because like I said, when I've given multiple people a job before, and all they ever did was just fucking betray me, be lazy as fuck. One ended up like apparently robbing one of my other customers, like rugby or some shit. That's just what they told me. Is like that this dude I gave a job, he like apparently robbed somebody. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's and then and I already had a bad feeling about him, and then I give the job to Jameer, and he just fucking ruins, like, so it just, like, I needed him so bad at that point. You know, so I just lost I was at a point where I just lost my account like multiple times, and it was just like, I was like, bro, you know what, I'll just give you a job and stuff, and I didn't need him. No, I was still doing good, but it was just like I was just like, fuck, like I just got hit hard with the reports and stuff, and then it was just like him. He really could have fucking just like been a good servant for me, good friend, a good servant, a good worker for me in that position, but he decided to ruin it all, and I was putting thousands of dollars in his pocket. If he worked hard enough, he would have an extra like thousands of dollars in his pocket every month. And he was talking about it's the same shit, like struggling. He has a kid to take care of. He can't pay the bills and shit. And I was just like, bro, here you go. Here's a job. Here's all the money you could ever fucking ask for. Just don't betray me. And he just couldn't handle it, bro. And that's what I fucking mean. It's just like, just when you think of working and this is what the Bible says. The Bible says that when you work for a boss, you're pretty much just given that position for a reason. And like what I'm saying, you're put in that position for a reason, and you're supposed to submit to your boss like they're Jesus Christ, like they're God. You know, don't treat them like they're God, but like submit to them like how, like, Be like what I'm saying, bro. Like make their job as easy as possible. Work hard because that's what you're put in that position for a reason, and you can choose to work hard and make things run as best as possible, or you can just be lazy. You know? It's just it's just respect. Like it's just respect. Like if you don't respect your boss and you're working for him, you could be like, yeah, I'm not listening to you. It's like, bro, you're literally working for the dude. You might as well fucking listen to what he's saying, unless he's being evil, unless he's not serving God and he's being a bad boss. You should be listening to what the dude's saying, working as hard for him as possible, and you should both respect each other like that and shit. You know? Hmm. But yeah, Western Deputy. I thought that shit was funny as fuck. It was just like everybody. Yeah, so I mean, like I name everybody on the planet. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm George Washington. Like I understand what it means to be a leader. I understand what it means to be a servant or a soldier. You know, I know what it means to just like feel like you're on the bottom and feel like you're on the like on top, you know what I'm saying? And I respect people. I love everybody, and that's who I am. I just want to help people, give them money, provide for them, take care of them, and everybody wants to take that all away from me, take away my business away from me. Like just make me feel like I just want to run away and I was like, I'd rather be homeless than just sit here and make no money. Sit in this apartment and make no more money and watch my money go backwards. I'd rather just like put all my shit in a storage unit and just be homeless. Yeah, I was like, fuck, I'll roast some fucking marshmallows in the woods. I'll start selling weed on the beach in California. I don't give a fuck, you know? Like literally, it's just you feel like a bitch when your money's not moving forward, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, and yeah, I'm about to be on top of the world in the White House, and Haley's supposed to be here loving me, not caring so much about my face. This entire time I could have been free taking care of her. I've literally been free my whole life. Like now I'm working extra hard to make sure like I just don't feel like a bitch, and I can still be a man and take care of her and keep money going forward and stuff, and like it's just yeah. It's like she just acts like she doesn't have what it takes to be a queen, to rule the world with me, to be the wife of God. Like she just acts like a fucking whore and only cares about money, and she's brainwashed as fuck. And it's like, how do you listen to all the things that I say and then just be like, oh, I still fucking hate you, I want to ignore you and all that shit? It's like, bro, just worthless. Just being worthless, betraying me, hurting me, trying to destroy me. It's like you're supposed to be here ruling the world with me. And yeah. Yeah. She isn't supposed to be being a worker for her boss, submitting to her boss. She's supposed to just submit to me. Submit to me and let me either be my own boss or just work for another boss for a little bit until I could be my own boss again and stuff, and just yeah, stop working for my fucking face at that fucking office and submitting for your boss and doing all this shit and not submitting to your man or your husband and wanting to be some like weird cuckold dominant female that wants to get gangbanged and is obsessed with all this fucked up shit. It's like, turn off the fucking Pornhub, stop working for your husband's face, all the money comes from him. Everything happens for a fucking reason. Wake the fuck up and come home and stop being trash. Yeah. It's like Haley is the only, yeah, it's like all of my wives are supposed to wake up and stop being fucking trash and stop caring about all this useless stuff and just being brainwashed and being weird and being fucking evil and hating God for no fucking reason. It's like the whole world The whole world is going to be full of nothing but people loving me one day, and I'm going to rule everything. I already do rule everything, and I'm God. You understand that? So there's no point in hating me. There's no point in trying to betray me. You'll never defeat me. You'll never slow me down. You'll never stop me. There's nothing to take away from me. Everything comes from me. I give you everything in your life. And the White House is my house. I chose the location for it, chose the design for it. It's my house. I'm the ruler of the world. I'm George Washington. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm God in a human body. The Father and I are one and the same. You understand me? There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, I know that there's so many people that hate me that shouldn't hate me at all. There's so many people that are just they're full of demons, and they're so ignorant they can't listen to anything I say at all. And we're just in this world where everybody's being tormented and controlled by demons and tested constantly to turn away from me, and all people do is just fail and be too weak and ignorant to be good people, to listen to my words. And all these people need to just stop being fucking ignorant, evil pieces of shit. Wake the fuck up. Respect me for who I am. Listen to what I'm saying. And actually be themselves. And who they actually are. They're people that accept me as God, their Lord and Savior. They're people who aren't pieces of shit. People that can listen to my words. They're not dumb. They're not too dumb. Their IQ isn't too low. They're just full of demons who are ignorant as fuck. Believe in fake gods. Whatever. Dude, I literally, how many times I say I got like 10 wives? All of them cheat on me, hurt me. They're all brainwashed as fuck. They want to call the cops on me and hate me and shit. Tally, I didn't, like, what, don't I have like 11? Like, with the whole Talia situation, it's like 11 wives? Or something like that. It's like, bro, it's just like, I keep saying, like, I got this wife, I got this wife. All my friends fucking hate me. We're jealous of the pieces of paper with my face on it. I want to ruin everything. They all fucking hate me. Blah, 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 blah. It's like everyone, everywhere I go, wants to ruin everything, wants to take everything away from me. It's like, bro, if I was like literally homeless, sleeping with nothing but a blanket in the snow in the middle of the woods, bro, like all my haters, like everybody who hates me, dude, they would if they could just take away that blanket, they would. You know, like if the blanket was the only possession I had, they would be so jealous and they would be so envious of that blanket. They would just take away that fucking blanket just because they hate me. And they don't even know why, bro. They don't even know why, like, bro, like, that's how bad. It's just like everyone hates me everywhere I go. And like the West guy, the Western, like Tony and the Western deputy, like, just two people I can count on to not betray me and like literally like listen to my words, respect me, not be a dickhead in this situation. Like the perfect people that I needed to come into my life to make things easier for me. I'm gonna make things easier for them, and it's just, yeah, that's what I mean. And you know what? It's really nice to have a customer come in and be able to smile and say, hey, how's it going? You know, to see customers that are smiling, I don't have to worry about, oh, there's a customer coming in that is probably reporting my account because they're jealous of me. They hate everything about me, but they want to hand me pieces of paper with my face on it, and they think I'm a fucking joke. It's nice to see the customers that fucking, just are just always in a good mood. They're all doing, you know, they're doing good in life. You know, they just got a smile on their face. It's nice to see that for once, bro. And you know, I do still have some customers that I still have the customers that respect me and they're sticking around to support me until I get things back on track and stuff, and they've stuck around for all this time, and they're amazing people. And yeah, but it's just like that's what I would always deal with when you have tons of new people coming to you and shit. They're always just gonna be some dickheads, or they're gonna be some mad ignorant people and shit. And it's just like when you're just working at a grocery store and you're able to just be like, hey, like, how you going? It just feels good, bro. It's been so long since I just like just there's no like, oh, this dude's fucking reporting me probably feeling, you know. It's nice to be able to work hard again too. When you're sitting here, all your money's going down the drain and your business isn't moving forward like it should, you feel like a bitch too. It's like, I want to work hard. I want to stay up 3 days in a row, working my fucking ass off, making thousands of dollars a day again. That makes you feel like a fucking man. When you're working hard, you're doing good, you're being successful. It's like, yeah, it's just like, it just feels good to just work hard and fucking to be able to pay the bills and provide and just like all that, bro. It just feels so fucking good. Like, it's just, it feels good. And like, yeah. And like my Bentley's in the garage, and like I don't want to get another car, bro. Like I don't, and I don't want to put snow tires on the Bentley and shit. So I've literally to even save even more money, I've just been taking the bus. I'm like, fuck it. It's only $1.50 to for a 40 fucking minute drive, 30-40 minute drive, 25. I could go like probably like a 2 hour drive, or and it's in one direction on this fucking bus for $1.50, bro. It's so fucking cheap, and you always meet such cool people. Not always, okay, not always, right? You meet so many cool people on the bus. It's like you meet friends, you meet, like I met this one dude, his name was Steven, right? And I also work with somebody named Steve at my job, and this dude, I met him at the bus stop, and we just started, everything he said to me, he started talking about everything that was happening in his life. It was exactly the same, like all he was talking about these experiences he had at work, and it was just like he had the exact same experience at work that I was just having, and it was just like our minds were so connected, and it was like we had such an amazing conversation. Like it's just like I wouldn't have ever been able to meet that dude if I didn't like meet this dude at the bus stop, you know, like fucking meet this dude at the bus stop. And it's like he had the same job as me while he was working at Walmart and stuff, but it was just like we just started like vibing and just like having like such a fucking deep ass conversation about so much stuff. And it's like, yeah, you and this bus driver, like I walk like 10 minutes to the bus stop, and then I walk like another 10 minutes to Market 32, and then it's like a 20-30 minute drive or something like that for riding on the bus. So I walk for like 20 minutes, and it's like icy as fuck. I'm really slipping and sliding. It's literally been icier than it's like ever been outside. It's like literally an ice rink everywhere you go. Like all of my boots are literally like fucking slip and slide fucking banana peels. Like literally, like I'm slipping all over the place. All my boots are either too small or like too big, or like they have some like sharp fucking leather on the inside of them where like they just give me blisters, bro. And I got like blisters all over my feet from like walking there and shit. And like this bus driver, he was like out of nowhere, he was like, hey, I see you like walking, like where do you work? And I told him where I work, and he was like, you know, I'll just wrap around the corner, I'll drop you right off at the entrance. Like literally, I was just like, I had mad blisters on my feet and shit, and like this dude was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do you a favor, like out of nowhere. And it was just like he really cared enough to just like just drive me closer to my job, so that my fucking just so I didn't have to walk as far. And I was like, thank you, man. And he didn't even know I had blisters or anything like that. It's just like yeah, it's just like he was just a dude that cared, and he didn't even know. He was helping me out more than he even realized, because like he saved me like 5 minutes of walking, and 5 minutes of walking on some slippery ass banana peel ice with blisters on your feet with these fucking heavy ass boots, sharp as fuck. It's just like that's yeah, you know, that helps a lot, you know. Appreciate that. That's what I mean. Like I'm literally taking the bus, working not minimum wage. I'm working above minimum wage, but working a basic job. Like I don't care. And it's like I have a Bentley in my garage. I still have my business. I just gotta get back up on my feet. Like I don't care. Like The bus is amazing. It's cheap as fuck. You meet so many cool people. People all want to help each other. They care. All these people. And another thing is, bro, all these people, they're always talking. They're all homeless, bro. They're all homeless. A lot of them are homeless on the bus, or they're really struggling. They don't have family or friends that love them. And all these people, like, will like they'll just be like, they'll just ask like for a place to stay, for money, for anything. And it's like, dude, that's all I want to do is help people, bro. And that's what I mean. Is like people come to me naturally asking for help and for money, for in any way, because they just like naturally can feel it, because I'm God and I'm the one that gives them everything in their life. I give them money, the pieces of paper with my face on it. I give them, I'm just a man. They can feel the masculine energy coming from me. It's just like they just like come to me like the god of earning and gambling for help, for money, for everything. It's just like that's what I want to do, bro. It's all I want to do is help people and make their lives easier. And it breaks my heart when I see people struggling and stuff. And all I ever want to do is just help people, bro. But you can't help everyone, bro. I'm telling you, you can't help everyone, because some of the people that are asking me for help are like clearly like either trying to like rob me, or you just can't trust them, bro. They're alcoholics. They're mad drunk and shit or whatever. It's like yeah, the night bus is so much different than the day bus. Like the day bus is literally like the school bus. That's what I mean. It feels like I'm going to the first job I ever had, and I'm riding in a bus, the same job I had in high school, and I'm wearing a backpack, the same backpack I had in high school, and it's like, bro, I'm really riding on the bus going to the same. It's like rock bottom, like the SpongeBob episode when they go to like the opposite of Bikini Bottom. It's like I'm in the future, like going back to the past, like in the future, and I'm taking like this ghetto ass bus with all these fucking like at night with these like literal like fucking like homeless people that are like this dude. Yeah, like I felt bad, but at the same time, like the dude lied to the bus driver, and then he was probably gonna lie to me, probably try to steal something, whatever. Like you couldn't trust this dude. Even though I felt bad, I should have just like gave him some money or something or whatever. I don't know, but it's like that's what I mean. I can't have somebody come here. I have too much shit for them to steal and ruin in my life. Even the cool people that I meet, it's like you never know what they're gonna fucking do. But dude, this dude got on the bus, and there was Mike's Hard Lemonades everywhere. There was like Mike's Hard Lemonade all over the windshield, like the dashboard of the bus was just like filled with Mike's Hard Lemonades. And then there was like Mike Hard Lemonade on the floor, on all the seats and stuff. I was like, who brought all these? I was like, whose are these? Because there was multiple dudes like handling them. There was like one dude handling them, and then there was this other dude like cracking one open to drink one, like they were his. And the original dude who like came on the bus with like the Mike's Hard in his hands like got off the bus. So I was like, they were all still around. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And this dude, he just like, there's literally Mike's Hard Lemonades ever. He just cracks open a cold one like loud as fuck. You just hear him drinking it and shit. And the bus driver's like, hey, no drinking on the bus. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was a Gatorade. So he lied to the bus driver. It was just like, what are you talking about? It's not Gatorade. And it was like, it probably wasn't even his either. It was like this homeless dude forgot. He was probably so drunk he forgot all his Mike Hard's Lemonades on the bus. Like literally, I don't even know where the dude went who brought him on, bro. And it's just like, he started like drinking, and then it was just like, and then he was like, I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like, he tapped me on my shoulder. He was like, you got a place I can stay, bro. And I was just like, nah, man. Because he was acting mad sketchy, bro. And then like literally like this message was like on the bus. It literally says like, oh, substance abuse isn't like something to judge people for. And it's like, I don't judge people for being like alcoholics and whatever. When I was Jim Morrison, I drank 30 beers a day and shit, whatever and shit. It's just like, bro, but like this, it's what I mean. It's like they're like an alcoholic. They're lying. They're acting a bit sketchy. Like they'd be a person to steal or something like that. And it's like, you can't just like invite those people right into your home and expect them not to just steal shit or whatever. And yeah. But you feel bad though, you know. But that's why I just wanted to just like help all those people, bro. And it's just like eventually I'll be able to just help everybody and heal everybody from all their health problems and just rule the world. And I won't have to just help each individual person. That's what I mean. That I try to help each individual person, but it's like I have the power to literally help every single person on the planet at once as a leader of the world. Help every single person on the planet at once. And that's what I always try to do. It's just like, yeah, like when I was on TikTok and there would be like all those people messaging me, it's like I can't message each person and have this long conversation. And then most of them want to treat me like a joke or test me, so you don't even know who's worth like spending your time talking to, you know? And it's just like I gotta talk to everybody at once and tell I'm Jesus Christ, like the ruler of the world I'm God. Like I gotta help everybody at once because I have the power to do it. Yeah. That's all I ever wanted. People want to come to me for help, come to me for help. Like, please help me. And stuff. You got $5 or anything? You got money for? But it's just like, bro. They just feel it, bro. And I'm the god of travelers on the bus, god of earning and gambling. There's people who don't have money traveling with me, and it's like, yeah, bro, yeah. But it's like, yeah, they're still being taken care of by me at all times. Like they're asking me for money or a place to stay. It's like I'm the one that always gives them a place to stay. I'm the one that always gives them money, gives them everything in their life, and they just don't understand that. And I wish I could just let them all know. You know? Like I'm the one that allows them to be carried on that bus. Like they can literally sit down in a seat and travel for like 2 hours on this bus and go where they need to go for $1.50. Be magically carried on this fucking magical machine, like carried through the air while sitting down. Like it's pretty amazing if you think about it, right? So they get carried to where they need to go. They eventually find a place for shelter. They eventually find some food to eat because they're not dead, you know? And it's just like, yeah. But the world needs more people like the bus driver that wants to do little things to help others. Like the world needs more people that just want to care and be loving, good people that serve God and respect each other and be humble and everything. Like just the world needs more of that, and less dickheads that are just assholes and people that just want to fucking ruin everybody's life around them and be jealous and envious. Cause yeah, it's just God's real. People need God. People need God. And people need to know how to serve God. And just not be trash. Seriously. Yeah.